Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the Crypto Bulletin, and today we're going to look at some news on Bitcoin, but also Monero as well. So first of all, today is the anniversary of Bitcoin. The first block has been mined exactly 10 years ago, and to celebrate that, people are having this Proof of Keys event. And what this event basically means is that people take away their coins, so their Bitcoin, from their exchanges and putting them into their own wallet. So this article on Crypto News has written a little piece on that. Happy Genesis Block Day. Today is also the day of the Proof of Keys event. It's an initiation by yearly holders or hodlers, and users withdraw their bitcoins from exchanges in order to prove ownership over them. The event is mostly being celebrated and endorsed by many influencers in the community, but there are also warnings that it all could go very wrong, and that's understandable. Now, the reason why this could go wrong or might go wrong in the future is that some exchanges are not that big, and if people all withdraw the coins at the same time, it might show some troubles for those exchanges, because not every exchange has the real Bitcoin in their wallet that is yours. So some of them might be a bit scamish in that regard, so that might prove to be exposed on this day or in the future when people actually withdraw their bitcoins all at the same time. And nevertheless, the biggest ones are positive. So Shapeshift and Coinbase are very positive of these events, and they actually support the people. And the owner of Binance, the CEO, he has no opinion about that. But still, he says, I know we are safe. We will provide what the market needs. Feel free to do whatever you wish. And as long as the biggest exchanges can cover the fact that all the people withdraw their coins at the same time, then that's fine. And probably all the other exchanges will also do fine, but still there is a little bit of risk here. And then if you are thinking about doing that, it might be useful to move it to your wallet. Definitely for security, it's very useful to keep it in your own wallet, because as I said, any exchange can go bankrupt or anything can happen. So it's best to keep it in control of yourself. And even if you do want to keep it on the exchange, you might want to move it to your wallet once and then move it back, just so that you know how to do it. And also be aware, because this event is now quite known, and people will always take advantage of those events and try to scam you. So here this article also says, tomorrow a lot of scammers will be operating to steal your Bitcoin and take advantage of proof of keys. And now this can also happen in the coming months or even year. So take a note of that. And not much is happening in the crypto sphere right now, but still we have a little bit of news to cover. Not really significant news, but it's useful to know what happens. So here we have an article on CCN, Bitcoin too scammy and volatile for mainstream adoption. And this is a little piece where Mark Dow, a former International Monetary Fund, basically criticizes Bitcoin because it has a lack of credible use cases. And the main example that is taken into this piece is Venezuela. So the community presented Dow with evidence of Bitcoin's use case in a cash-strapped economy like Venezuela, where the economically underfed citizens have started opting for digital currencies against their hyperinflated national currency, the bolivar. So yeah, the currency of these countries which are developing are very hyperinflated, and their value might not be there actually. And Venezuela then used Bitcoin as a currency because it actually has a value that is also recognized around the world. And Dow says that a currency that goes down 80% a year is not really viable, even if it can go up to 100% in correction. And he has a point. You don't want to have a currency that's very volatile. But then the article argues as well that it's not just a currency. It's becomes just more than a definition of a stock, a currency, or a commodity, and the technology is multifaceted. It's that simple, they say. And again, they have a point. I mean, using Bitcoin as a currency over your own hyperinflated currency is more secure because it actually has value that is recognized. But then again, he argues you can also use the US dollar. In retrospect, the US dollar also only holds a value because we believe it has a value. As said, it is only a piece of paper that is actually valueless, but because people believe in it, it has a value. And the same can apply to cryptocurrencies in general. If people decide to believe in cryptocurrencies, then it might even take over normal currencies. And as far as Bitcoin is concerned, it's a very expensive experiment that has been running well for the last 10 years. Speculation is a game for humans, let the technology be. So yeah, the future is uncertain, but there are promising elements coming, different cryptocurrencies as well, so it's interesting to see what is going to happen. Yeah, here another article by CCN about the Bitcoin network turning 10. So block 0 has been mined today. And it's useful to know that it should not be confused with the white paper's birthday, which was on October 31. Yeah, and that's all that this article has to say. Today is mainly known as the birthday of Bitcoin. Here we have an article, again by the Cointelegraph, about Fortnite merchandise store starts to exclusively accept Monero as payment method. Now this is important because Fortnite is big and they have a merchandise store called Retail Row for their video game Fortnite, and they exclusively accept Monero XMR as a cryptocurrency payment option. And they tweeted that on January 1st. So this article says that Fortnite has 125 million players worldwide, and that Epic Games is valued at over $15 billion. And I believe this article is mistaken. Fortnite has many more players. This amount might even be players that are currently playing simultaneously. So it's a very big game. Also, a lot of celebrities have played it. And yeah, their store only accepts Monero. This is very useful because it might increase adoption of cryptocurrencies. In the future, they might also accept other cryptocurrencies. So that's very positive news. It's also adding a layer of security because people playing Fortnite have been scammed in the past, claiming they would get Bitcoin attached with Fortnite elements in the game or other way around. So it's nice that official options of payment are included. And if other games follow, even with other cryptocurrencies, it's very positive news. This was a Crypto Bulletin. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe as it really helps the channel grow. Thank you very much. Bye.